Hello there. You know, the Bible is the most amazing book. It is cross-referenced to itself all over the place. The more you study the Old Testament and the words of Jesus and the words quoted from the Old Testament about Jesus, you realize that the whole book is interlinked. And most of the things that Jesus taught were not brand new. They were a continuation of, or a repeat of what was said earlier. We were looking yesterday and the day before at the parables about sowing seeds. And there's a phrase in these parables that's repeated many times: he who has ears to hear, let him hear. It's repeated in Revelation, in the 3 chapters on the messages to the different churches. He who has ears to hear, let him hear what the Spirit is saying to the churches. And Jesus said that about his parables. He who has ears to hear, let him hear. And there's a verse in Proverbs that says, it's Proverbs 23, verse 12, apply your mind to instruction and your ear to words of knowledge. We have to apply ourselves to the words that we hear. It's possible to hear and not listen. It's possible to sit through a sermon, sit through a service, to hear a conversation, hear things, hear scriptures being read, and not really hear them. He who has ears to hear, let him hear. Apply your mind to instruction and your ear to words of knowledge. In our listening, in our hearing, we have to listen. We have to focus on what God is saying to us through his word. It's different to just hearing it. It's actually listening. I'm sure you've been in conversations at times with people and you can see that you've said something and in their mind they've wandered off to some memory or something that relates to what you were saying to them. And if you're not careful, and when you say to them, are you listening to what I'm saying? They'll say, oh, actually, I was back on holiday in Mallorca because you reminded me of something that happened there. There's a great art to listening, and it's an art we should develop. If we're really going to grow in our knowledge of the scriptures, we need to listen to what God is saying to us, as well as hearing the actual words. That's my thought for the day. It's very brief today, but it's all I want to say. Do you have ears to hear? Then you'll hear what God is saying to you through the scriptures today. God bless you. Have a great day. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye-bye.